Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. I'm recording a point of view walkthrough on Chutes and Ladders today. I'm out at Alsea Falls on August 2025 if you're watching this later. And this is a trail that's been sort of on my list for a long time, probably longer than I'd like to admit. It's just I can always see the potential of this trail, and just would get frustrated because the jumps are kind of intimidating. You know, if you're not riding them, you're rolling them really, really slowly, and it can be kind of frustrating. So if you're someone out there who's thinking, man, that looks like a super fun trail and I don't know if I can ever do it, just know that it is possible. Some of the prep that I've done to sort of learn this trail, if you're familiar with Y-Pass, Carpenter Bypass outside Eugene, there's a trail there called Hit Parade, and that trail is awesome. It's a super fun jump trail, and the speed on those jumps, if you're clearing those jumps, that's a great segue to try to start working on chutes and ladders. The challenge with chutes and ladders is that they're not, you know, a lot of these jumps are not tables, and you kind of have to know the speed to get through some of them. So that's my goal today, is just kind of talk you through a walkthrough, kind of how I've learned these jumps, how I ride them, if it's of any help to any of you guys out there trying to figure out how to learn this trail. It's super fun. It's now one of my favorite trails that I ride, and I don't have it 100% dialed. There's one jump, I think it's called the Creek Gap. It's towards the bottom. It's a 5 bike length, which is about 25 feet, and I'm not quite ready to try that one. I feel confident that I could do it, but I just have to mentally, for me, getting through the mental aspects of jumping and gap jumps, it's a process for me. And it's, you know, everyone has sort of their own ability to kind of push through that fear and have the confidence to do a feature. And, you know, that this trail is sort of a testament that if you are committed and you feel confident, you can, and you work on it bit by bit, it starts to unfold. And now I can ride everything on this trail except for that one jump. So I'm still learning. I don't consider myself to be an advanced jumper. I would say I'm more of an intermediate rider. I've been riding a long time, and so these gap jumps are a little bit more intimidating. I'm pretty comfortable on most trails, most features, but some of these, you start getting into some of these bigger feature jumps, they're a little intimidating. So anyway, my goal is to help you. If this is of help, I'm super excited to maybe have a small part in you accomplishing tackling this trail. So with that, I'm gonna get started here and talk you through this trail. All right, here's the start of the trail. I have that flag there to just kind of tell you where to start. This first corner around this left, there's a double. You kind of have to pedal into it, so you kind of have to start pedaling from here. Oh, and I barely got it. I didn't have any warm-up either, so I'm a little after the climb, just kind of coming into it. In this section, we're kind of rolling into what I call the ravine gap, and it's a decent size. It's quite intimidating, but you just roll through these at trail speed, and you don't send them too deep. Maybe 3 pedals out of that corner, and it just floats you over it. It's one of my favorite jumps right now. It's just super floaty and fun. And the key to unlocking most of these features is just carrying trail speed throughout. So that's the key. These next tricky part in this section is coming up. There's these doubles, and they're very pedally, and so you have to kind of pedal into them to get them. And they're starting right up here, so you got to pedal for this one, pedal for this one, yes, pedal for that one, got it. And that's really the hardest part of this section, is getting those ones. Some of these little jumps in there are kind of just awkward. Okay, moving into section 2. All right, these get into some more doubles. You don't have to pedal for a lot of these up top here. Most of them are trail speed, and you just kind of roll through. These first ones you can way overshoot, so I just kind of push over them. I don't try to send those ones too hard. Little double here. That's this. Okay, this corner, you have to pedal out of this corner to get these jumps. So you just pedal. Then there's another, that one's not bad because you got some speed. There's one right up here that I always forget about. So that was it. All right, catch our breath for a second and roll down into this next section. These are also doubles. Okay, here's this one. It's a little bit longer than some of the ones that we went through up above. Taking a quick breath. This one you can overshoot into the kind of just, I brake a little bit into it depending on my speed. It's a little tricky. Okay. Whew. Whew. The zigzagging through there. A little bit of a breather here. I'm gonna take advantage. Whew. This next section, couple doubles. Step down to flat, uphill, another little popper. These you don't need a ton of speed for, even though they're a little intimidating. That one is, you can oversend it. That one's just not a problem, just trail speed. That one's a little longer than those others, and if you need an extra pedal before you get into it, take it. This one's short. This can get loose in here, so kind of take it easy. Make sure you got traction. This one's a little longer to flat. It's not bad though. Okay, I call this the wood plank bridge. The next jump's one of the bigger ones on the line. It's a 4-bike jump. It's optional. It's on the right up here. If you're gonna go for it, you gotta carry speed. Not like mock speed, but popping over that. There you go. That was it. Super fun. That was a big one for me to get over. It just took some time to get comfortable, get confident. This next section that we're in now has some doubles. There's some bigger step downs, and they can be really intimidating. The key for them is to know they're coming and carry your speed. The key for this, unlocking this trail, is all trail speed. So here's one of the first ones. Super fun. Here's a little bit longer one, not bad. And there's a couple through here. This one's a little bit longer, and then this one's more of a step down. This next jump is really tight, so don't overshind it. You go into those trees. All right, this next section is intimidating because, well, hold on. You've got to roll this. They just look big, and they are, admittedly, but they roll at trail speed. The next jump coming up is through the rock, into the ravine, into the creek gap. And so it's a 3-bike, and it's not bad. Here's the creek gap that I'm still working on. That's a big one. Okay, this next jump is a little bit longer after this step down. It's kind of a huck to flat right here. This one's longer. You gotta carry your speed really good through there. This next one around this corner, just trail speed through here. It's a little longer, but not bad. Little case, I could have gotten another pedal. These next ones towards the end are trail speed. One of this step down right here is kind of a huck to flat. This one's over and of it. Then you just kind of flow through. A little bit of brake on that corner, a little floater. Whew. Okay, into the last section. These ones you can overshoot. So you just kind of get them. From here you got to pedal, carry your speed. Just pedal here, you can get this one. Oh, small case, dang it. These step downs are tricky. They just kind of, haven't quite figured out how to ride them very good. And then this has a huge G out. So I get set up and I always kind of short that jump. So some days I'm feeling more confident and I'll take it a little farther. But that's a walkthrough on Chutes and Boulders. Super fun trail. I know you got it. If you're trying and working on it, just know it takes time. It's something that just doesn't come easy. For me, it's not easy, so, but just know you can get it. All right, guys, have a good one. Good luck. Yo, Jim! Yo! Oh, that's fun. Yoo-hoo! Yes! Well done. Stop.